Well, good morning. We've returned to the world of Middle Earth, and between yesterday and this morning, I went ahead and cleaned out my bags. As you can see, they are nice and clean now, nice and organized, just the way I like them. I also discovered in all those boxes of junk, I had yet another horse. I think I ended up with like 8 horses. I also had a riding trait. I had the speed boost for riding, journeyman riding trait, and some other things, including a couple of cosmetics. We're still wearing our armor though. We'll save the cosmetics for later. But let's get started now. So, oh, let's talk to this gentleman here.
Will you stay a moment?
Megavanen. Okay, we're gonna go get rid of some flies. Oh, let's see what this elf has to say. Uh, okay. She wishes me to go speak to Carnivore. And he is over here. What do you want?
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Okay, this is new. A subscriber's jug. Subscriber's town service. Okay. Wow, that is new.
Greetings, friend.
Okay. So, see what we got here. Town services. This item allows you to perform town service actions while adventuring for 48 hours. Use the jug to speed up your crafting time and prevent item wear for 48 hours. Item expires in 5 hours and 59 minutes. Okay, I don't even know what to say about that.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart. Will you lend me your ear?
Okay, so his son was supposed to come from Dulon, but he has not arrived, and he's worried. Elodin and Elrohir are here. Okay,
You may be of service to me.
my brother and I have said to ourselves the task of cleansing a few of these places before we leave. Okay, so he wants me to go to some ruins and cleanse them. And that kind of makes me wonder what would happen after the elves leave. I mean, what would happen to all the places they've built? Would future generations of men find them and think that some strange human race built them, or would they just completely disappear and be lost to time? But these are things I wonder about, what would happen in the Fourth Age. So let's talk to the spirit of Gilgalad. Or I guess I'm just thinking about him. I am filled with determination. Very good. Elrond. Let's think about Elrond for a minute. I am now filled with wisdom. See, nobody else over there. Glorfindel. Probably one of the mightiest of elven warriors. I am now filled with hope. Okay. Oh, anybody over here? Nobody. Oh, somebody here. Arthlin. Courage. So we have determination, wisdom, hope, and courage. Now, where might the last one be? Is it Círdan, the shipwright? I do believe it is. Must be a younger Círdan, because if I remember right from the books, Círdan was the only elf in Middle Earth that was actually growing a beard, which was a distinction of his extremely old age. Grace. So back to Terathon. So you return. Okay. So I guess there was a reason for Elrond's sons to be here. Paladin. Oh, isn't it nice that I've already decided to stay? Okay. So the decision has been made. Well, the decision has been made for me. I shall remain in Middle Earth and fight off all evils that come from Sauron.
Stay a moment.
Falathorn, you can see the harbor city of Celondin up the hill to the northeast, and the refuge of Duland is further to the north. I can see you have a desire to fashion goods to practice your ability to create things of substance and use. Well, that is one of my roles. I have to pick a crafting. So that's a good quest to grab. And we're going to, actually, we're going this way. I always do that. You would think After having done this a few times, I would remember which way to go, but I never do. Ered Luin will be better for your efforts. Speak with the Master of Apprentices on this terrace, where he can help you choose a vocation in which to specialize. A vocation is a bundle of 3 crafting professions with overlapping skills. Choose your vocation with care, because you will expend a great deal of time and energy improving your skill with the professions under its purview. You'll have to excuse me if I keep muting the mic today. I seem to have a few frogs jumping around my throat. Not to mention, my head's itchy today. Who would have thought growing out a full head of hair would be so itchy? Okay. Well, my coin purse is pretty light right now, so I'm not going to be opening it up too far for the novices. All right. And now I leveled up. Outfits, mounts, and the map. Map. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say this for the record. The new in-game maps absolutely suck. I like the old version where it was more like this, or this. This is what I like because maps are supposed to be easy to look at and stylized. And the new maps are anything but. In fact, they're downright ugly. All right, now that I'm done complaining, um, you must be Medriel. I have been awaiting your arrival, and I am very excited to see that our letter found you well. I am Golfedinor? Golfedinor. Golfedinir. I'm just going to call you Golf, dude. And I am pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm here to help you through the very first stages of learning a craft. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Okay. Now, while I'm thinking about it, let's see, let's go over here. It is now time to choose. Do I have any of these ready yet? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Nope. Okay. All right, it's now time to choose a class trait tree. Cannot choose blue. That is what I always choose. So, let's see what the other 2 trees are. Cleansing Flame deals damage over time using inductions. Long range induction based. Smoldering Wrath, Rid of Fire. Seething Truth. Extreme Heat. Master Connotation. Essay of Fire. Okay. Solitary Thunder deals short ranged instant damage. Well, I don't use either of these. So either one will be a new adventure. So I guess it boils down to what sounds more interesting to me. Long range induction. So it sounds like cleansing flame has a lot of damage over time, or dots. Solitary thunder sounds like it might have a higher damage per second. So do I want to burn them down? Or do I want to wield lightning like Odin and Thor? I was going to say Thorin. Not quite the same character. Obviously, obviously I could have two different trait trees. So let's start with, what did I just do? Oh, when did they do that? You must wait before changing trait configurations again. Since I haven't even set up a trait tree yet, why would you do that? Okay. Let's let's hmm. I know. It's like hurry up and decide. You know what? Let's try Solitary Thunder. I have never, well, obviously I have never spec'd it before. Okay, so we have chosen our trait tree, and let's move some stuff around. In fact, we're going to move the fire skills up. That's rid of lightning. Cool down 3 seconds. Cool down 3 seconds. Sustaining bolt. And shocking words. Chilling rhetoric. Now that's interesting because we do have frost skills too, but there isn't a trait tree for that. It's healing, fire, and lightning. Should I do that like that? All right, let's try it like that and see what happens. All right. All right, so we have chosen, and Master of Crafting Guilds, Master of Apprentices. All right, so Metalsmith, Prospector, Tailor. No, that doesn't fit her at all. Explorer, Tailor, Forester, Prospector. And Tailor would be good because she could make her own armor, and forester and prospector might allow her to make a little coin in the AH. Sorry. Armsman, weaponsmith, prospector, woodworker, again, doesn't match her. Tinker, jeweler, prospector, cook. Jeweler would be very important for her. She could make her own jewelry. She could make her own runestone, which is the runekeeper's weapon. Prospector, obviously, if you're going to make jewelry, you need to prospect so you can gather the ore and gems you need. And cook. Well, cooked food is always good. Of course, it requires that I either find food out on the landscape, which there's not a whole lot of that available, or find components being sold in the AH. Still, jeweler. Okay, and historian. Scholar, weaponsmith, and farmer. I mean, the scholar part would be right up her alley, but the rest of it, not as much. All right, so explorer, tinker. I think it's easier to find armor as quest rewards, as drops, as or on the AH than it would be to find jewelry. And definitely good runestones. So we are going to make her a tinkerer. Introduction to cooking. Introduction to jewel crafting. Introduction to prospecting. All right, so inferior tools, a tinker's guide, speak with the novice cook. Okay, where are the ovens? Okay, I need to speak with Fayan Gamil. I'm just going to call you Fawn. That sounds good. If you're looking for guidance in cooking, then I am prepared to offer you direction. If my methods are too fast, feel free to speak with me again and I will answer any questions you may have. I will do my best to provide you with clear direction. The first and most important step is having the proper ingredients. All right, so I've been provided with a box of goodies in which contains some wheat, an egg, and water. Now I need to craft a cup of spring barley flour. Oh, it might help if I actually equipped the tool. Okay, now what am I to do with this? I am to cook a hard biscuit. That sounds so utterly delightful. A hard biscuit. I suppose if you're out on the road and you're hungry, anything will do. But Hard biscuits are usually something you throw in the trash. Why are we admiring a biscuit? Appears cooked to perfection. You are well on your way towards becoming a cook. Well done. Oh, thank you. Now, who do we need to speak with? Need to find the prospector. And the supplier is also the prospector. Interesting. If you're looking for guidance in prospecting, then I am prepared to offer you direction. Okay, they pretty much all say the same exact thing. And he has given me 2 chunks of ore. I will go over here to the forge. I will change to prospecting tools. And I am to craft a copper ingot. Okay. 1 copper ingot coming up. All right, done. Here's your copper ingot, dude. Thank you very much.
What can I do for
This is a fine example of purified ore. Nary a fault in the refinement process can be seen. Well, thank you. All right, that's 2. All right, now we'll talk to Halden, the jeweler. And what do you want me to do? And again, except for some tweaking of the words like putting jewel crafting instead of cooking, it is the exact same thing that everyone else is saying. Okay. And why won't those copper ingots stack? Does not make sense. Okay. We need jeweler and we're making a copper ring. I love how we magically pull a jeweler's table out of our pocket.
How can I be of service?
Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's funny that I can't even wear that until level 7. And it's really only slightly better than anything I have already. All right, so we'll lock it. There. Oh, speaking of which, locking items allows you to keep them from getting accidentally thrown out. So if I want to make sure I don't accidentally sell something or I lock it and it will remain in place. Isn't there something else in here? This thing. I still don't know what I think of that. Not sure how to feel about that at all.
Greetings, friend.
It
Will you build
appears
me a
you've
ramp?
learned much about being a tinker. I am pleased. Now allow me to give you a little something for your efforts. Give me a moment, then speak to me again.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Your reward for this quest is an item that can be found in the LOTRO store. This item is an alternative to standard ingredients that are found in the game. With it, you can craft any recipe of the correct proficiency tier without the need for additional ingredients. These items can only be purchased in the LOTRO store. Which I don't think I've ever even bought any of those in the store. The only thing I tend to buy in the store is the occasional cosmetics, the horse speed boost, expansion packs and quest packs, the occasional summoning horn, and yeah, I mean, I don't usually buy much of that other stuff. All right, anyway, let us run up here to the vault, which you can see is already almost full, but we forgot to drop that off. And we don't want to use that right now, so we're dropping that off. And we don't want to use that right now, so we're dropping that off. Of course, that means we are now at capacity, at least until I can make enough gold to open up some more spaces. And this thing. Excuse me, I cannot read this at all. But it is basically a generic guide for crafting. It just gives you the absolute bare basics, and I'm going to throw it out because I don't need it. But if you're new to the game and you're still learning the system, I would certainly suggest not throwing it out until you've at least read it once. All right, we are on our way to the first quest. Let's go ahead and, oh, let's do that real quick because that is going to annoy me and get in the way. We're going to put this, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's a shadow. Never mind. We'll put that over here, get it out of the way. Oh, and this here that I just moved is a track mine skill. So when it's toggled on, you'll see any nearby mines, or in this case, ore deposits in the area. All right, now let's try this out. Oh, I did just realize. Okay, I'll fix it later. All right. So try. I think that one's an up close skill. Okay. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's an up close skill. Okay, we need one more. Come on. Come on, little bug. Are you really going to stay over there? Oh, but it did kill it from a distance, too. Okay. All right, so where are we going? Going this way. I think we are. Nice flowers. They're taller than she is. Pretty tall. Might as well practice a little more. Think we're going the right way. All right. Yeah, definitely a different skill set from what I'm used to. I'm used to having a couple less attack skills and a lot more healing. All right, so I'm still waiting for Aberthel. He requested I meet him here in the Vale and has yet to arrive. I meant to enter the Vale myself, but the elves bade me not enter, and being that Aberthal is not here to speak for me, I dare not risk angering them.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
So, this Vale is usually a place where Aberthil comes to contemplate. Overless.
How can I be of service?
Megovanen. Megovanen. And 14 to 24 lightning damage. Hobbies. The only hobbies in this game are fishing. I don't know if they had intended to expand on that at some point early on in the game. It never did happen though. So, yeah, there's fishing in the game. It's probably not the bestest fishing ever, but it's nice. I mean, you get some deeds doing it, and if you complete certain deeds, you get some pretty nice trophies to put on your house walls. Your arrival heralds a time of hope. We have yet to discern what caused the wolves to empty into this valley. Perhaps with your assistance, we will soon learn the reason behind the invasion. And I need to get some more quests from other people. All right.
Mind my words, traveler.
There's a vintner who wants only to make a final offering to store enough wine to survive our journey to the west. Okay, so we're bringing some wine west with us. That's good to know, because that's the most important thing for a long trip, right?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Megovanen. Enter the valley and destroy the wolves to ensure the future of the valley. Return to me when you have completed this task, and you will have earned my favor. So, see what we have. Well, we have a couple new Hubnanigans. I didn't even think they were still running that. I guess it does show up periodically, and I guess there are people that still enjoy doing Hubnanigans, which is basically chicken soccer. Or not soccer, because you're hitting the chicken with a stick. Kind of like a cross between hockey and golf. Something. I don't know what they were thinking. All right. Okay, then. We have gotten a few things done. We have gotten a crafting profession and done a couple of quests. And this looks like a fine place to camp out for the night. I mean, they're already set up with some tents and some bedrolls and a campfire. And I think we are far enough away from the wolves not to attract any attention. So, I think that'll be it for today. And next time, we will go down into the valley, Glen. Not sure. we'll go down into that clearing down there and gather some wood and kill some wolves. Until then, bye for now.